goal. That is a dream goal.
They found it. They finally found the goal they were looking for.
What a finish that is. Do not scratch your eyes. This is really happening. Hello everyone, welcome to the Game of Frame live stream. I'm Josh Pratt with Aidan White on the camera, and we're at York College this evening for Osner's FC against Santa Cruz FC in the NPSL North Atlantic Conference. Both sides looking to bounce back from defeats on the opening day of the season. If we have a look at our table, early on in the campaign, both teams looking for their first points. Every team in the division will play 10 games total, so they're going to play each other twice. The top 3 will go to playoffs, so very short season, and certainly if you don't have any points coming out of the first 2 games, you are beginning to play a bit of a catch-up game. Osner's made the playoffs last year by a single point in a thrilling final day in the NPSL. It came down to 4 teams fighting for the spots going into the last day. This is Santa Cruz's first season in the NPSL. They have had a few seasons as a men's team in the UPSL, but at this level, their first one. Osner's losing narrowly against New Haven last weekend, 2-1, very tight game for Santa Cruz. It was somewhat of a rout against Shockers. They went 6-0 down after 61 minutes, got a late consolation goal, but still, they'll be looking for a big reaction today. And it's a baking hot day in Queens. We're sitting at about 87 degrees, so thankfully we've got ourselves in a little bit of shade today. But our expected starting 11s, we're going to have Medina in goal for Osner's, Colo and Nert, as the centre backs, Marvin Mondesir at left back, Nico Diaz at right back, Sully Corneli and Mimi Duhamel sitting in front of that back 4, Serge Anthony Lucian in the number 10. Duga Dembele, new signing for Osner's over the winter break, very tricky winger, is going to be on the right wing. Cyrnik Pierre, returner, who scored Osner's first goal in last year's campaign in the NPSL. He'll be on the left wing, another handful. And Glenford Gentle, another one of a few players from Osner's who came over from Braveheart over the winter. He will be leading the line. Glenford, a Met Oval Academy product and an absolute live wire in the final third. So Osner's team brimming with attacking talent. For Santa Cruz, we're going to have Aaron Choi in goal, Corsi and Lundstrom as the centre backs, Charisse at right back, Taylor at left back, Bayesh and Jones in front of that back 4. Santos, who scored Santa Cruz's only goal in their previous match, he's going to be in the number 10. Michael Vella on the right wing, Chance Prouty on the left wing, and Jack Andrews leading the line. Santa Cruz coming from Massachusetts. So a long trip for them today. Thankfully didn't have to rely on the LIR, which has been on strike all weekend. But we have got a beautiful clear sky and what should be a very exciting game of football between these 2 squads. With Osner's, it's rarely low scoring one way or the other.
Yes.
They have an invariable habit of entertaining. Well guys, don't go anywhere. We're going to go to a short break and then we'll be back with the kickoff between Osner's and Santa Cruz.
Three ways we help you sell your property easier. At Bell Mason,
we are dedicated to connect your property to the right buyers. We set right and competitive pricing for your property. We carefully showcase your listing to reach the right buyers. We work with experts and trustworthy agents for the best guidance, making your selling journey easier, smoother, and with confidence. Message us today. Bell Mason Realty. We are looking for you. Begin your career as a real estate professional. 100% commission earnings, flexible work setup, opportunities across multiple states. Because success is within your reach with Bell Mason Realty. Apply today.
From soccer fields across the USA to the legendary stadiums of Spain and Portugal, for 40 years, Petrobax has been the go-to expert for group travel to Spain and Portugal. We organize soccer group trips from start to finish, flights, hotels, transportation, and guided tours, all perfectly coordinated by our experienced team. Your trip can include attending La Liga and Portuguese Primeira Liga games, matches against local teams, pro training sessions, and even tournaments. As true experts in Spain and Portugal, we'll ensure you also experience the rich history, vibrant culture, and incredible food these countries are famous for. Celebrating 40 years of crafting unforgettable journeys to Spain and Portugal. Petrobax, your team, your passion, your trip to Spain and Portugal starts here.
My name is Osner. I'm a men's soccer player at San Diego State University, and I play forward. The Salt Air Case helps block odor from my cleats when I'm driving in my car or when I'm keeping my cleats inside my house, so I don't have to worry about it stinking up my room. It helps me keep track of my cleats and my shin guards, so I know that they're together, and I don't have to worry about tracking them down or losing them or stressing out about where they are. I would definitely rock this, walking to the games, walking around to my trainings. And it's super helpful for travel. When I travel in the airport to go to away games, it's not going to stink up my backpack or stink up the plane where I'm sitting. Magnetic strip on the top is super easy to open to take my cleats out and to put my cleats back in. I think it's an essential part of my outfit for soccer, and it helps keep all my stuff organized and stink-free.
A quality highlight reel is crucial for college and pro recruitment. A lot of services offer generic solutions, but at Game & Frame we know every player is unique and needs a personalised approach to win over coaches. Our process is simple. We work with any footage, and if you need help finding your best plays, we'll review games for you. Once we've finished, you'll have a reel you can upload to any recruitment platform. We've helped hundreds of players get the attention they deserve, including placements in Division 1 programs. Scan the QR code or email us for a free consultation and start the journey to maximize your recruitment potential. Hello everyone, welcome back. So we did just have our third our third official, linesman, and also fourth official delayed in traffic. So as you can see, quite delayed in kickoff. I think we could just see on the far side our linesman arriving. So we are going to kick off with a slight delay here. Santa Cruz are going to be in the white. Osner's in the orange, and got some interesting background on Santa Cruz from their founder and owner Igor Montero, who told me that Santa Cruz, before their revival this season in the NPSL, they were in the UPSL and actually made the national final four in 2022. Their current head coach Francisco Fernandez led them, captained them to the UPSL final four. They then took a very long hiatus as a club, and this is their first season back. So definitely a big few weeks for the club making their return. And for Osners, of course, everyone sees lots of them on Gamer Frame, and real powerhouse in the New York soccer scene now. They've got a very good team in the UPSL as well. They are sitting third in the UPSL table. They took Renegades right to the wire. Renegades, the current UPSL national defending champions. It was 2-1 last night. So this Osners team, one of the titans of New York semi-professional soccer.
Welcome to York College for your NPSL game, Santa Cruz FC versus Osner FC. Let's meet the starting 11 for today's match.
We do have our announcement right now. We're getting our lineups, but once again, I'll just go through our starting 11. So we have Medina in goal for Osners, Colo and Joel Noert, the centre backs, Marvin Montesier at left back, Diaz at right back, Corneli and Duhamel, the centre midfielders. Duhamel, a real veteran of the squad. Serge Anthony Lucien will be the playmaker in the number 10. And Duga Dembele, a very useful signing they made over the winter break on the right wing. Sionet Pierre, who scored Osner's first goal in the NPSL on the left wing. And Glenford Gentle leading the line. Gentle, a product of Metoval Academy, and typical of the quality that historic club produces. And for Santa Cruz, we have Aaron Choi, Koisi and Lundstrom, the centre backs, Charis at right back, Taylor at left back, Bayesh and Jones, the centre midfielders, Sanji Santos in the number 10, Chance Pralti at left wing, Michael Vella at right wing, and Jack Andrews at centre forwards.
Number 16, Glenford Gentle III. Number 17, Duga Dembele. And number 18, Marvin Montesier. Number 24, Nicolas Cifuentes Diaz. Number 30, Junior Barsley. Now let's salute the national anthem. The flag is on your right.
Both teams looking to bounce back from opening day defeat. Osner's the host, have already made the NPSL playoffs once. They are going to expect that to be a minimum for this season, but 3 points are going to be really important for them today to start to make progress towards that. And for Santa Cruz, it's really about looking to put in a decent performance after a very difficult first game at Shockers. But they certainly travelled with lots of depth today, Santa Cruz. Plenty of subs. Got to say as well, big fan of both of these teams' kits today. Osner's orange and purple, always got some flair, and Santa Cruz looking very sharp. The white, black and red stripe across. Not that I'm a fashion connoisseur. The only thing that I could really admire is the soccer shirt. Any other type of clothing I don't think I would have an opinion on, but these ones look sharp. We're sitting about 86 degrees here in Queens. It's the first truly hot weekend we've had of the year. But there is a little breeze coming in as well. Hopefully it won't affect the tempo too much. Sanji Santos wearing the armband for Santa Cruz will kick us off here. And here we go. Santa Cruz and Osner's both looking to bounce back from their defeats in game one of this NPSL North Atlantic season. The campaign is over in a flash, the regular season at least. Only half of the North Atlantic 6 will make the playoffs. For both teams, getting some points on the board is going to be important to make progress towards that. Here's Lundstrom, who will be sitting alongside Corsi. Both teams on paper starting with 4-3-3s. Cherries tried to force a crossfield ball, cut out by Corneli. Corneli, a real linchpin in midfield, got a low centre of gravity, very strong, very high IQ, and can turn on a dime. Dare I say, a little Xavi-esque in his demeanour and playing style. Mimidou Hamel, fondly known as Totti, wearing the armband for Osner's tonight. Ball slightly over hit for Taylor. Mondesir. PS touched on the corner, didn't pay off, and he may be punished here. Pass overhit to Prouty, but there was a gap there. It's a very long pitch here at York College, but probably on the slightly more narrow side. I was told by the athletic director in the pre-match that this field very recently put down, only about a year and a half ago. First time Game of Frame has streamed here, certainly, and we've covered just about every field in the New York metro area the past 6 years. And nice to still find some firsts. Corsi. Owen Choi. Principal asking slightly too much of Charis, who couldn't keep it in.
Ready? Yeah, chance 15. Yeah, chance 15. Ready? Yeah. That's okay.
Corneli. Santa Cruz playing a high press early on here. Osner's playing out of it. Cifuentes Diaz. Jonah. Carlo. Is it Serge Anthony Lucien, who will be given a lot of license to roam, Lucien. Great creative force at the heart of this Osner's team, Lucien. One player Osner's are missing today, though, is Miss Nadia Cherry, who was the team's top scorer in last year's NPSL campaign. Scored 9. Of Osner's goals. 15 goals. They scored so over 50% by Cherry. He is going to come later in the season. I've been told he's playing with another club in Haiti right now. But he'll be a big boost. But mind you, Glenford Gentle is not a bad understudy to be able to bring in. Diaz. Colo. Sprayed out wide, and it's played down the channel. Pierre floats it in. Gentle threw himself at it, and Lundstrom got something or other on it. I think Gentle might have connected with that header, and then Lundstrom getting a body part in the way might have been crucial. That Gentle certainly held nothing back from the header.
Ready? Hey, check, can you check
Santos.
Keep going. Go to the middle.
Charis. Gap on the left side of Osner's defence. Santos sets it back, and Bayesh took a swing at it. It was Joel Nurt who closed him down. Open start to the contest here. Charis. Loose with this pass up to Andrews. Diaz, and I had said Santa Cruz, excuse me, starting with a high press, but actually you can see they are leaving Osner's relatively unperturbed when they're passing across their back line. Lucien trying to find Dembele's run behind the back line, but not enough legs on the pass. Lundstrom returns it to Choi, who takes no chances. Pierre. To Hamill. Spreads the play out to Duga Dembele. He's going to get his first run at Taylor. Freddie Taylor meeting the challenge that time. It's certainly a challenge to defend against Dembele. Santos under a lot of pressure from Corneli. Pravti. Michael Vella. Santos. Santos again. It's a zippy bit of football by Santa Cruz. And they've broken Osner's line, driven towards the far post by Michael Vella. Comfortable save for Medina, but really sharp build-up by Santa Cruz. They slice through Osner's defence. Duhamel tussling with Andrews. That was certainly a foul throw there by Taylor. Taylor, I think, a little fortunate about the referee deciding that the throw should have been taken back further, because it's definitely a foul throw initially. Santos.
Good try.
Santos. Good spell of possession here for Santa Cruz, and I think they'll take a lot of confidence from that really smart bit of combination play to break through Osner's lines. That was high quality. It's Jax. Certainly playing with some fire as well. Dembele going to burst down the channel, and that's really clumsy by Esh. I think he probably knew what he's doing, to be honest. You do not want to see the heels of Duga Dembele. Once he's gone, it's almost impossible to catch him. Pierre. It's a good press by Charis. Pierre recovers.
Yeah, that's you, Shoji. Yeah, Pedro. Come.
Diaz. Pass wasn't really on for Dembele. It goes out for a throw-in.
Coming all the way to here, pass that one to Brian, and then you stay higher because they're switching. That's where he's going once he's coming back.
Go force it.
Bayesh. Corsi. Searching ball, and a good one to Michael Vella. He was loose with possession. Osner's get it back. Duhamel to Corneli. One back by Santa Cruz. One in header initially by John Nurt, and he was in the right place a second time. And Lucien is going to look to set away Duga Dembele, and here's the threat of the Osner's break. It is sizzling with pace. Duga Dembele onto his left foot. Dembele tipped round the post by Choi. One into the other in the blink of an eye by Osner's. And that might have just been curling in to the top corner. Lucien, who started that counter-attack. Pierre. Oh, it's a really poor ball. Crossfield by Mondesir. But Santa Cruz couldn't hold on to it long. Colo misjudging that dropping ball, and it will go out for a throw in to Santa Cruz.
Open up. Come.
Taylor. Corsi. Andrews able to turn, and he finds Vela. Vela back into Andrews. Again, incisive play by Santa Cruz, but just the finish lacking. Gentle. Almost giving a piggyback there to Santos, and Osner gets the free kick. I think some alarm bells might be ringing for Osner's with the 2 times already Santa Cruz have managed to get in behind Marvin Mondesir on their left flank. Santa Cruz doing well to play out the press. Jones. Prouty. Santos couldn't get the ball under a spell. Here's Dembele. Oh, he's turned away from Taylor with ease there. Lucien.
Watch him. Watch him. Get high a little.
Duhamel.
Behind your chest. Come on, drop.
Diaz gives it back to Jalner. Osner's content to be patient in the possession.
Yes, that's okay. Wait. Watch the switch.
Duhamel.
Tight.
Lucien.
Vem, chest. Vai jogar pra trás. Tight. Yeah. Up. Chest. Help him. He has to. Help him. Drop a little bit. Just a little bit. Gap. That's okay.
Colo.
Hey, take it with you. Cut this back.
Jalnor. Going to find the feet of Dembele. Santos pokes it through, and I think Andrews believed he was offside. Held his run. Only reason I can think why he would have held his run there.
Step higher, left, right, or bigger step there. Go, Michael. Yeah, check over there.
Osner's down to 9 men temporarily whilst Glenford Gento and Dembele took a little water break on the near side. And not a lot of options for the Osner's backline to aim for. Back with Santa Cruz. Lundstrom. Jones. Ball ran under the foot of Baish, and Diaz committed. Lost out, but Jalnot covering well. Baish is going to drill it crossfield towards Vela. Well watched by Pierre. Mondesir. Pierre. Not a good pass to Glenford Gentle.
Jack, look for the space behind Chance. Go, Freddie. That's you.
Diaz doubled up on it. Andrew's winning it. Santos. Diaz stepping up well. Dembele. Pierre battling with Vela and winning the battle. Colo. Pierre finds Duhamel. Duhamel running into trouble. Santos coming into the area. Santos hits the post. Rebound. Opener for Santa Cruz. Chance Prouty there to tuck home the finish. He won't score easier than that, but they all count the same. 1-0 Santa Cruz. And once again, it's that left flank of Osner's that's exposed. And this time, the Massachusetts side punishing them. Now, Santa Cruz clearly did a lot of thinking and regrouping after their 6-1 defeat against Shockers. They have come in with a different kind of energy in these first 20 minutes. They've shown confidence, attacking, intensity when they don't have the ball to win it back, and they've earned themselves a lead here at York College. Osners haven't really got going so far. Perhaps this goal will shock them into some life. Gentle. Corneli. Colo. Mondesir was offside. Corsi. Nice drum. The goal scorer, Prouty. Heavy touch by Charis. Back to Medina. Playing Mondesir into a bit of pressure. Mondesir partly clearing. And then the referee gave a foul to Osners, and I'm totally unclear why he hasn't given an advantage there, because Duga Dembele could have started the counter-attack there. That is really, honestly, surprising. I'm sure Dembele would have preferred to have a run rather than get a free kick on the edge of his own penalty area. Mondesir searching for Pierre, who's in behind this Santa Cruz back line. He's searching towards Duga Dembele. Choi got a hand to it. Gentle! Choi recovered and got anything on it to make the block.
Well done there, Ed!
Good recovery from the keeper. Taylor. Down the channel for Jack Andrews. Away from Jalot, but not from Kolo. Duhamel. Lucien. Was loose with the ball.
Stay there, Brian! Stay there!
Lundstrom. Baish. Dealt with well by John Nurt. Kolo. Pierre.
Brian, yeah, Brian, left shoulder. Go ahead, Jack. Go, Jack, don't let him go. Yes. Shoot your middle behind you. Yes, shit. Brian, left.
Diaz. Lucien.
Yes.
Sandwich between
Well done, Santa.
Jones
Well done, Carl.
and Lundstrom. Baish around the corner. Michael Vella. His pass behind Santos. And Kolo's going to set Duga Dembele on his way. Dembele against Lundstrom. Dembele. Pierre. Duhamel got it stuck under his feet.
If we can go forward, we keep it. Yes. Yeah, tu viu, maintenant chance. Maintenant, got you.
Prouty. Tackle by Corneli.
Rotate.
Corneli. Diaz. Santa Cruz hunting the ball down, but then loose with the possession. Mondesir. Corneli. Very difficult ball for Corneli to deal with there by Mondesir. Guys, reminder, today's broadcast is sponsored by Umbro. You can head to umbroteam.com to start designing your team kit for free now. Produced by Umbro, designed and worn by you. Santos. Sent over the top by Prouty to Santos and gentle and... Oh, hang on a second. That is a hard-hitting tackle. Don't think more than a yellow, but not a pretty tackle, that's for sure. Jono absolutely clattering Santos. It's going for the ball, but it was very clumsy and heavy. I would say it's just a yellow because studs weren't showing, but maybe you'll watch it back in slow motion, you'll disagree. It certainly was a lot of contact there. Whilst Santos is down, also remind you we've got much more action coming up. We're going to have the Haitian derby between Osners and NYC Haiti at 5 p.m. on Wednesday night. Also Cosmos B, and that's going to be in the UPSL. And then also in the UPSL, we're going to have Cosmos B against SFC. Cosmos B currently leading the UPSL American South Conference. Empire against AFC are going to be playing at 9:30 p.m. that evening. Actually, we just got told that kickoff time has changed. So it's not 9 p.m. It's 9:30. And then Union against New Jersey Alliance, also in the UPSL, at 7:45 p.m. So big evening of UPSL action, or midweek of UPSL action coming up. Just in the lead up to that, Corneli and Fagento having quite a heated debate about the press and man marking. And the two talking now, I think They are sorting out now, hashing it out. Two great competitors who want to win, and sometimes everyone does get a little overheated. Santos recovered, thankfully. Trails it in flat. That was the testing ball to Hamill, judged to have been hauled over.
Yeah, number 8 there, Brian. Step to number 8. Ian, talk to your teammates. Tell them there he's going to end.
John Nutt. Oh, that's loose by John Nutt. Santos. He's been hauled down again, and he's beginning to pick up the battle scars. Sanji Santos and both centre-backs have picked up yellow cards in the space of 2 minutes for tackling him. And I don't think either one you could have any complaints about them being yellows.
Só aqui, organiza o time, porque se eles estão bloqueando a bola, a gente não tá pegando o rebote. Tem que pegar o rebote. Oh, e parar a jogada.
Baish looks like the only candidate for this free kick. It's certainly in shooting range. For Medina's wall. Baish class into it, gets it again, and totally miscues. We approach the half-hour mark. There's Prouty's goal that separates the teams. Santa Cruz reacting in the perfect way to their opening day defeat. Osner have had flashes of quality, but then a lot of disjointed play as well from a team that often can connect extremely well, but they haven't been on their game so far. Still plenty of time for that to change. Corneli. Right, excuse me, it's Colo bringing it out. Mondesir. Corneli. Diaz. Dugan de Belli will scamper after it. Corley dealt with by Lundstrom. Baish brought that down well and looking for Michael Vella. Too much on the pass, and Baish a little upset he didn't get a free kick once that pass had gone out. Loose from Joe Knott. I think a lot of the problem that stemmed for Osner so far is they have been too loose playing out from the back. They've really struggled to find the front line in particular. Gentle's touches have been very limited so far. Corneli. Lost too cheaply. Baish. Lucian came in through the back of Baish. Wasteful by Santa Cruz. Lucian.
Manny on your back. Keep it. Keep it.
Spread out wide. Fella doing well to keep it in.
Yeah, keep it. Can we keep the ball?
Jones.
Yes, Fred, it's coming to you. Quick, quick.
Baish. Charis couldn't find the feet of Andrews.
No, Jack, drop. Yeah, Sean is there.
Colo.
Okay, now you go, Jack. Sean, you drop it to the middle.
John up
Yeah. That's you, Jack.
to Hamill. Driven up by Fuentes Diaz towards Gentle. And that's a really risky header back by Corsi to Choi. Gentle saw it coming. Hung out a toe, couldn't get a touch on it. Just needed a touch though, and he would have been around Choi, no doubt about it. Senek, Pierre, give and go with Mondesir. Pierre towards Gentle, Choi off his line and comfortably gathers. Well worked give and go between Pierre and Mondesir. Prouty. Baish. Charis into Jones. Spin sharply. Prouty. Santos. Back to Prouty. He'll get it again, Prouty. Comes on the edge to Jones. Jones swings, cannoned into the abdomen of Colo, who took that one very well, was moving at speed. Osner's unable to break out though, it's going to be a free kick for Santa Cruz. Taylor will serve this up, not a good ball. Gentle. Lucian finds Dembele. Dembele is going to get brought down. And it's Dembele asking for a yellow there, and I think he's got a case because it's the second time the counter-attack has been stopped with Dembele coming down the right side. Mondesir floats it in towards Lucian. It's over his head, it comes to Corneli. Dembele. Crunching tackle by Dembele to stop Prouty.
Xandinho, tem menos de 10 minutos, vamos controlar.
That's a really soft free kick to give against Andrews.
It's okay, let the referee make his call. We play the game. Yeah, Chaz. Pedro! Vamos, Pedro!
To Hamill. He's looking for Dembele. And Dembele's got it off on Lundstrom. Dugan Dembele, gentle! A couple of feet wide. But a good chance for a player of Gentle's quality. Certainly, the threat for Osners in this first half has come mainly through Dugan Dembele.
This is not where we shut off! Yeah, check in! Yes, Derek!
Andrews sets it to Santos, gets it back, lovely ball. But, well, I thought for a second he got it right, just slightly too much on it.
Carol, you good? Eric!
And then that's been given to Santa Cruz. I didn't see a touch in there, but referee did. Corsi. Charis, Santos. Excellent tackle by Colo.
Step to the next man! Step!
Santa Cruz squeezing their hosts again, though, to prevent them playing out from the back.
Vamos, Pedro, não para. Yeah. Boa, Pedro. Remember to say, yeah, Pedro. Say, yeah, Brian, step on him. Follow him. Follow. Left shoulder. Left. Yeah, Brian, step. Yeah,
To Hamill.
Step to the next guy. Big chest. Step on him. Yeah, Jack.
Diaz.
Yeah, fella.
That pass is going to play Joel Knott into a bit of trouble. Baish, Prouty. Fuentes Diaz won it back initially, and then Andrews catching Jonna a little late. On to see. Colo. There's a gap. It's a wonderful ball. It's Dugan Dembele. Dembele and Corneli. It's a big, big miss. Very similar chance to what Glenford Gentle had. And both shots shanked wide of the far post. Dembele continuing to cause all kind of mayhem down the right side. Osners really should have converted one of these chances. Jonah. Pierre's onside. Cynic Pierre. Joy gathering. And to be fair, as much as I praise Dembele, Pierre has caused some mischief himself on the left flank. It's the final product with his cross that's just been lacking slightly, but he's done well to get himself into positions to deliver. Colo judged to have been hugging Andrews a little too enthusiastically. Prouty. So Fuentes Diaz initially got the ball, and then Dembele's going to look to break. He's got hacked down, and that is Shocking tackle by Ludstrom. I tell you what, there was feet off the ground there. You can see Dembele really is in some pain. Certainly a yellow, but just on the first glance, I thought that Lundstrom's feet came a bit off the ground there and there was a lunge. I think you'd put that in the neighbourhood of an orange card. You've seen some given as red, some as yellow. To be fair, I think Dembele, not perhaps as worse as he initially looked, but it's a heavy, heavy tackle. It's been an eventful first half. Lots of chances at either end. Osners have certainly threatened Santa Cruz a decent amount the last 5 or so minutes. Cifuentes Diaz, not a good cross. Corneli, hopeful knock up. It may be effective. Lucien chasing after it. The flag was up against him. Lucien. I'm not sure what was the free kick was given for there, but given to Santa Cruz.
Hey, time. Yo, Ford, can you help him out?
He's doing great, man. He's doing great.
And referee holding up 1 minute of stoppage time. Pierre. And that's going to be a free kick for Osners right at the tail end of this half, and this is a decent crossing position for the hosts.
Let's get the ball out of there!
Mondesir to cross in, everyone back for Santa Cruz. They look to defend this lead going into half. That's an inexplicable delivery from Mondesir. I think he's going to get a few side eyes at half time from all his teammates who pushed up for that. But to be fair, he's won it back. Mondesir looking to reprieve himself with drive that had plenty of pace behind it. Fortunately for Choi, straight at him. That was really moving. And this was a first half that had plenty of motion in it. Lots of chances either end. A high tempo, some very combative tackles. And it's Santa Cruz with the 1-0 lead. Courtesy of Chance Prouty. Do not go now, guys. We'll be back shortly after the break.
Three ways we help you sell your property easier. At Bell Mason, we are dedicated to connect your property to the right buyers. We set right and competitive pricing for your property. We carefully showcase your listing to reach the right buyers. We work with experts and trustworthy agents for the best guidance, making your selling journey easier, smoother, and with confidence. Message us today. Bell Mason Realty. We are looking for you. Begin your career as a real estate professional. 100% commission earnings, flexible work setup, opportunities across multiple states. Because success is within your reach with Bell Mason Realty. Apply today.
From soccer fields across the USA to the legendary stadiums of Spain and Portugal, for 40 years, Petrobax has been the go-to expert for group travel to Spain and Portugal. We organize soccer group trips from start to finish, flights, hotels, transportation, and guided tours, all perfectly coordinated by our experienced team. Your trip can include attending La Liga and Portuguese Primeira Liga games, matches against local teams, pro training sessions, and even tournaments. As true experts in Spain and Portugal, we'll ensure you also experience the rich history, vibrant culture, and incredible food these countries are famous for. Celebrating 40 years of crafting unforgettable journeys to Spain and Portugal. Petrobax, your team, your passion, your trip to Spain and Portugal starts here.
My name is Osner Brummett. I'm a men's soccer player at San Diego State University and I play forward. The Salt Air Case helps block odor from my cleats when I'm driving in my car or when I'm keeping my cleats inside my house so I don't have to worry about it stinking up my room. It helps me keep track of my cleats and my shin guards so I know that they're together and I don't have to worry about tracking them down or losing them or stressing out about where they are. I would definitely rock this, walking to the games, walking around to my trainings. And it's super helpful for travel. When I travel in the airport to go to away games, it's not going to stink up my backpack or stink up the plane where I'm sitting. Magnetic strip on the top is super easy to open to take my cleats out and to put my cleats back in. I think it's an essential part of my outfit for soccer and it helps keep all my stuff organized and stink-free.
A quality highlight reel is crucial for college and pro recruitment. A lot of services offer generic solutions, but at Game and Frame we know every player is unique and needs a personalized approach to win over coaches. Our process is simple. We work with any footage, and if you need help finding your best plays, we'll review games for you. Once we've finished, you'll have a reel you can upload to any recruitment platform. We've helped hundreds of players get the attention they deserve, including placements in Division I programs. Scan the QR code or email us for a free consultation and start the journey to maximize your recruitment potential. Hello everyone, welcome back to York College. Both teams making changes, a pair of changes for the visitors, Santa Cruz. So just getting up bearing really quickly. Fourth Fish very kindly giving me the sheet as Glenford Gentle kicks us off in this second half. Osner's be disappointed they couldn't find a goal at the end of the first half. They fashioned out some good chances. Duga Dembele doing sharp work. But it's Santa Cruz, I think, overall was the stronger team in that first 45 minutes who had the lead. Prouty scoring inside the first 20 minutes. Santos. Blocked by Corneli. Here is the goal scorer, Prouty. He was stopped by Kervin Montesir, who's come on the right side of defence for Nico Diaz. So we've got both Montesirs on either flank. Lucian came off in the number 10 position and Franzi Sousay replacing him. And then Diao has come on at centre back for Jalot. And don't forget, Colo is on a yellow card, the other was on the centre back. Both of them got yellow cards in about the space of a minute for hauling down Santa Cruz's skipper Santos. And for Santa Cruz, we have Jack Andrews coming off for João Aquino, so Aquino going into centre forwards. Corsi also off, and we'll just get a look in a second who's come on for him. I believe it is Benjamin Kane, and it's a straight positional switch, so Kane has gone into the right centre-back position. And that, yep, confirming that, so he's alongside Lundstrom. Bit of a mix-up at the back for Santa Cruz. Sousay nearly found the feet of Gentle. Baish. Crossfield ball. Lovely ball by Prouty. Velop. Looking for the run of Santos. It's cut out. Here's Pierre. And Pierre has got plenty of pace. He's going to test the substitute. That is passed too close to Choi. He made a few good saves in the first half. Probably the pick of the bunch, denying a beautifully shaped Duga Dembele curler that looked as if it was heading into the top corner. Aquino. Colo heavy on his back. Sousay. Looked to spin and got quite a soft free kick there. Corneli. Diao. Searching diagonal. Charis won the first header, but at the expense of a throw deep inside of Santa Cruz's half. Sousei. Blocked initially. It's going to come to Mamadou Diaw. He was thinking about taking a shot for a second, but delayed too long. Vela. Santos. Baish. And Corneli was late there. That was a little naughty from Corneli. Kane didn't make too much of it, and it's going to fall to the fullback, who gives it to Prouty, who's in again. Prouty! It's a brace! And 2-0 to Santa Cruz. Prouty cleaving his way through, and then the referee blowing his whistle furiously. I think Diaw convinced the flag should have gone up. It didn't. And Osner's a 2-0 down here at York College. And Prouty breaking the offside trap and showing great composure to stroke it home. And Santa Cruz can sense a bounce back victory after their heavy opening day defeat. Still plenty of time for Osners to salvage this one, but certainly an uphill battle now for the Haitian side. Sousei. Sousei fortunate that ball made its way to Duhamel. He sprays it. Mondasir, excuse me. Backpacks to Choi, who clears the lines. They are. Sprayed out left to Marvin Mondasir. In towards Gentle, who wasn't too far away, and then very coolly dealt with at the far post by Taylor. Santos with a lovely spin. He's left Duhamel for dead there. Ball makes its way out to Vela. Got his touch in a muddle.
Look, the next ball! Next ball! Yes, that's you, Brian!
Duhamel.
Yes, Brian!
There's a poor switch, and Osner's really looking off colour at the moment. I'm not sure how many of these players featured last night in a very difficult game, obviously, against the UPSL national champions, Renegades. That was a battle that came right down to the wire, finished 2-1. But a couple of unforced errors, more than you'd normally expect from these Osners players. Just wondering if that might be a few of them feeling the effects of playing last night. Hot weekend, obviously, as well, which doesn't help.
Pode ir, João, não deixa eles virar de jogo. Ai, tem que seguir ali um de vocês.
They up.
Go, 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 go. Wait, wait, wait. Go. Go, 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 go.
Yeah.
Yes,
Mondasir is crunched from behind. And then Corneli's going to get penalised for a race foot. You guys are reminded today's broadcast is sponsored by Umbro. You can head to umbroteam.com to start designing your team kit for free now. Produced by Ambro. Designed and worn by you.
Tamo bem no jogo. Relaxa, nós toma conta dele aqui, Pedro. Joga o jogo. Valeu. Hey, keep doing. Hey, fella, keep doing. No.
Loose by Kane. He recovered very well though.
You're good? Okay. Toma cuidado, eles vão
Rotate! Don't stand still! Rotate!
Oh, it's overplayed by Jones. He may be punished. Osners have a route back in. Duhamel with the finish. Far too loose by Jones. And the press by Duhamel. And the substitute Sousay winning it back. Osners with a quick goal to narrow the margin back to 1 after going 2-0 down.
Come on, guys, come on.
And Santa Cruz, who may have been feeling some wind in their sails after going 2-0 up, very quickly brought back down to earth by that one mistake. And the game hangs on a knife edge once again. Positionally, Pierre's dropped back into left back position from the front three where he was before. Marvin Montesir is in that left wing now. So those two just switching from where they were in the first half. Diao really poor. Aquino couldn't muscle his way through. Colo. Pierre. How does that goal change things mentally for Osners? Here comes Pierre's charging forwards. Mundasir. Duhamel. There's pass behind Sousay.
Coach. Paper.
Taylor. Santos. Aquino. Pass too heavy back to Santos. Dembele. Driven forward by Mondesir towards Gentle. Slightly too high for him.
Recompose, Santa! Don't drop the level!
Switch cross field. Ball hung up and Pierre got muscled off it. Off the ball. Perhaps a foul, but referee didn't see it. Given back to Medina, who took a chance there. Showing good footwork, the goalkeeper.
Michael.
Chance! Chance! You play on the right!
And we're going to see another change for Santa Cruz. Yeah, man, Hodzik coming on for Vela. And looks like a positional switch. Chance Prouty, who's on a hat-trick, don't forget, has gone to the right side. Just trying to see exactly where Hodzik has slotted in. Looks like he's gone into that left wing. Mondesir. Dembele. We've seen very little of the ball so far in this second half. Ball is hung in the air with the wind. Jones is going to play an incisive ball towards the sub Hodzik. His first touch. Flag stays down. Hodzik onto his right foot. Straight into the hands of Medina. Pierre. Well, with Mondesir, this game cooking, brewing. Mondesir got absolutely clattered there. He took it on the knee. Osner was feeling pretty unhappy that wasn't a yellow, and I can somewhat sympathise. It was a bit late.
Hey, he's gonna talk to you all day long.
I'll take my call. Back, 30.
Driven up towards the edge of the area. Popped up on the first header, and then there was some contact off the ball, and this is going to really please Osner's the foul given against them. I didn't see what happened there, honestly. So a lot of bodies going around. Duhamel went flying, but somehow or other he's ended up in the book. Perhaps the referee felt he had dived. I think it was a dive that he was booked for. Osners have got to keep their heads. They've got the goal to get them back into this game. Don't want to squander it by getting unnecessary cards for dissent. Here's the man who scored, Duhamel. Here's the man they need to get more on the ball, Dembele. And that's why, look at that, turned out from 3 defenders. Corneli, Mondesir, Sousay. Went for an intricate flick to Gentle, overcomplicated. Duhamel coming in and catching Santos. It's got to be a little careful now. Taylor. Aquino helping on to Hodzik.
Hey, number 6, behind you. Follow him. Yeah. Wait.
Sorry guys, we just lost connection for a moment. We are in the heart of Queens. A lot of sedative traffic going around. Searching ball by Sousay. Dembele. Sousay. Gentle. Nearly fell to Duhamel on the ricochet, but comes back into the hands of Choi. Taylor. Santos, what can the captain do? Diaz stuck close to him. Did really well there, the centre back. But not the best distribution. Baish. Ludstrom. He's held on to it too long. So Cruz just about able to retain possession, but then lost again. Duga Dembele. The visitors being careless at the moment. Game is beautifully balanced. The ball coasted in, but straight into the hands of Troy on that second header. Taylor. Hodzik. Lost his footing as he tried to set it back to Baish. Sousei, who's increasingly coming into this game. Lovely footwork by him, and he's searching towards Pierre. Troy gambled, and he got the decision just right. Sent back in by Sousei. But Troy gathers really good goalkeeping. He anticipated that pass so well. Perhaps the only player in the field who did anticipate it, other than Pierre. It was a wonderful bit of vision by Sousei. Took out the entire defence. Hodzik, as Santa Cruz come down the other end, but the flag will go up.
Yeah, get back! Hey, we're too far, guys. Step Ryan.
End-to-end hit. At York College. That was a bit of a wild tackle by Jones, and he goes into the book.
Come on, guys, come on.
5, 6.
Sousei looking for Pierre. He's not going to give up on it. And he gets penalised, and again, I just think that's a really, really soft free kick. Very low in that. Corneli somehow winning that header with Aquino, has about a foot of height on him. Duga Dembele. Dembele still. Pierre towards Gentle, who got as high as he could, but just too much on the cross. Angle was right. Osner's playing with that belief now. They've pulled a goal back. Got 20 minutes, give or take, to salvage a point or maybe more. And guys, reminder, we're going to have more action in the middle of the week. Lots of UPSL action. Osners are going to have the Haitian derby on Wednesday night against New York Haiti. That's going to be at 5 p.m. back here at York College. We're going to have Cosmos B from the UPSL American South at 7:30 p.m. that evening. 2 Empire against AFC. Originally it was going to be a 9 p.m. kickoff. I actually just found out today it's going to be 9:30. And then on Thursday night, we're going to have Union County against New Jersey Alliance. All those games in the UPSL Premier and exclusively on Game of Frame.
Yeah, squeeze the middle!
Medina returns it to Colo. Mondesir, hopeful knock-up. So sorry guys, we lost our connection again for a minute. Just with some choppy cellular here in Queens. Going to have a substitution for New Haven. Owen Siwa off. Jones replaced. And I think it may be a change in shape, we'll see. It looks as if Siwa's gone into right back for Santa Cruz. Colo. Pierre. Ball was moving as Pierre tries to take that free kick. To Hamill. Diao. Overcooked the pass for Mondesir.
Somebody get the captain! Bang! Go get the captain!
Siwa. He let it run out for a throw in.
Yes, Edmund! Yes, Edmund!
That's sent towards Aquino. Really good tackle by Mondesir. Look at that. And Medina playing it out.
Yeah!
Good step though by Prouty, whose 2 goals give Santa Cruz this lead. We move into the final quarter of an hour. Diao is down, struggling a little bit. The trainer is going to be sent on.
Yo, come here, don't throw it. Don't throw it. Don't throw it, coach. Just put it here, he's going to come get it. Yeah, thank you.
And Diao, not very happy the trainer came on. And he's have to go off. And Osner's going to have to defend now, down to 10 men. They're going to make a change shortly. Gustav Kruger stripped down. Thrown in by Siwa. Bouncing in the area, Duhamel hooking it partly away. Mondesir getting it away from the 18-yard box. Gentle has run his race. Gustav Kruger going into the centre forward position. Trying to force towards Kruger, who's going to scamper after it. Good covering by Kane. But can only put it out for a throw-in. Right next to the corner flag in Santa Cruz's half. To Hamill. Mondesir. Towards the far post, Pierre. And Marvin Mondesir shot and then got caught really late, and it's going to be a free kick for Osners right on the edge of the penalty area. This Bayeshu goes into the book. Both players looking a little worse for wear. It was a formidable impact. And this is prime shooting position for Osners. To Hamill, whose goal has given Osners with a fighting chance late in this game. Will be taken off. Woodminson Lute replacing him. Pierre and Diao over it. It is Diao who goes crossfield. Dembele. And the flag is going to go up. How are we looking?
Ei, ganha uma casquinha pra mim, João. Ganha a casquinha, vamos. Ganha dele. Ganha dele. Vamos, Pedro, tira o 7.
Dembele. Searching forward, Sousse's in behind. Sousse just wouldn't settle down for him. And he went for it with his head, couldn't generate the power. The bounce too high for him to try and volley. Diao surging forwards. Osners feeling the urgency now. Kolo caught late, and the referee will spot that.
Para na frente da bola. Para na frente da bola, João.
Diao. Hodzik. He's frowned. Prouty's on a hat-trick. But he squandered the chance.
Edmund, in the front, yes! That's you, Edmund!
Isso, 12, Pedro. Segue ele.
Vai, João!
Segue ele, Pedro.
Hey, Chance, number 15 in the middle now.
Searching ball towards the substitute Kruger. Too much on it.
Tem João. É isso, João.
Diao.
Hey, Carlos, watch the ball!
That ball forced by Diao. It's loose at the back by Santa Cruz. Dembele Hatch clear. Diao. Indecision between Colo and Mondesir. Back with Colo. Diao. Good interception by Siwa, the substitute. Colo. Pierre. Inside the final 10 minutes here. Sent in by Mondesir, too high for Kruger. Santa Cruz could perhaps just do with a bit of possession, inviting Osners onto them. Sousei looking for another incisive ball, intercepted this time. Sousei. Big head by the sub, Lundstrom. Oh no, sorry, the starter even, Lundstrom. Pravti, referee's going to look for the advantage. And it was on the pass only to the left, but Santa Cruz didn't make the most of it. And Mondesir floated over the top, but hit and hope. Osners perhaps need to be just a little more patient, even with the clock ticking. They have enough quality, they don't need to hit hopeful balls like that. Siwa looking down the channel. They didn't get the pass right. Diao. Dembele. It's a really good tackle to dispossess him. It's Kane who made that tackle. That's going to be a free kick for Santa Cruz. Switch towards Pravti. Couldn't bring it down. 3 minutes of normal time remaining. I imagine we will get at least 3 or 4 minutes of stoppage time. From Ford's Mondesir. Looking to come back, dink towards the far post. This could seal it. It's Hodzik who guarantees the 3-point for Santa Cruz. The wingers linking up. It's Pravti who's already got a brace with the assist, and Hodzik couldn't help but tuck it home at the far post. And they will always open Osners to the counter-attack as they push numbers, forced to find the equaliser. And Santa Cruz exploiting that. And Pravti replaced and getting a lot of appreciation from the coaching staff, quite rightfully. And for these final few minutes, Michael De Freitas, or De Freitas even, excuse me, has come on. What a turnaround for Santa Cruz, losing that first game so heavily to Shockers. But they've played with a great intensity and they're going forward confidence. And they're going to go back to Massachusetts with 3 points. And Osners are going to go into next weekend with no points to their name. The next game will be away against Shockers in the NPSL. That will surely be a tricky one. Susei. Dembele. Pierre. The substitute. Michael de Freitas a little too enthusiastic trying to win that back and getting a mouthful from his teammates for giving away a free kick in a position Santa Cruz would prefer not to have to defend right now. We're into stoppage time. A big head by the centre midfielder Bayesh. Colo. On just right foot, went for the shot. We're very tame.
Ô Pedro, talvez agora seria uma boa para segurar lá a bola, ó. Falta 1 minuto. Edmund, stay! No, Freddie, don't go! Freddie!
Corner's taken short and Santa Cruz is just going to look to work off the 3 minutes of stoppage time.
Hey, time's up. Hey.
Still 2 minutes.
15 seconds.
You can watch him. You can look at him and watch.
Santa Cruz is just going to keep this in the corner for as long as they possibly can.
The battery's slow.
Doesn't work well, I know that. Come on, guys. Come on.
Yeah, step, Michael, step. Yeah, yes, away.
Pierre.
Yeah.
Good tackle by Siwa.
Let it go.
That way.
What? It's just bounce off here.
And that came off of Siwa. Last, I could see that. Actually came off his hand, I think, because he slid in. Did a little 1-2 ricochet. Mondasir. Dembele.
Not professional, I know that.
De Freitas throwing himself in. But it's going to be Osner's again. Susei. Susei once more. Colo, the centre back in the centre force position. As Osner's chased what would only be a consolation goal at this point. The flag denies him that even. And Santa Cruz are going back to Massachusetts with all 3 points. They took the lead in the first half, went in at 1-0. Prouty with the goal. He quickly doubled it after the interval. Duhamel responded in kind for Osners to make it 2-1, and it was a very nervy final 35 minutes until Hodzik with the late clincher to give Santa Cruz their first points in NPSL history and consign Osners to 2 defeats from their first 2 games. Well, guys, a big thank you to Osners for bringing us down here today. Thank you to Aidan White for the great work behind camera. A reminder, we're going to have much more action in the middle of next week. Osners against Haiti in the Haitian Derby at 5 p.m. back here at York College. Wednesday night, Cosmos B also Wednesday night, 7:30 p.m. against SFC. Empire against AFC at 9:30. That kickoff time changed from 9 to 9:30. And on Thursday, Union against New Jersey Alliance at 7:45 p.m. But thanks so much for tuning in and watching, everyone. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast. It's Josh Pratt signing off from York College. Have a good Sunday night.